Russia. A single word, yet it holds centuries of stories, secrets, and dreams within its syllables. The name alone conjures mystery and grandeur, images of onion-domed cathedrals, vast snowy landscapes, and echoes of history that linger in the air. For years, I dreamed of this vast land, tales of czars, epic winters, and endless horizons stretching farther than the eye can see. Russia always felt like a place out of reach, a distant world waiting to be discovered. With anticipation and a suitcase packed for adventure, I set off, heart pounding with excitement and curiosity. Every journey begins with a single step, and mine was onto Russian soil. My journey began quietly, but with the thrill of stepping into the unknown. The unfamiliar sounds, the chill in the air, and the promise of discovery filled me with energy. Descending through clouds, my first glimpse was a patchwork of autumn forests ablaze with color, fiery golds and deep reds painting the landscape below. The air was crisp, scented with pine and earth, ancient and new at once. Each breath felt like inhaling a piece of Russia's soul, timeless and wild. This was more than a trip. It was a pilgrimage to a land of legends, where every stone and tree seemed to whisper stories from the past. I wanted to feel Russia's pulse, meet its people, and understand what makes this nation tick. The warmth of a stranger's smile, the laughter in a bustling market, these were the moments I craved. I pictured sipping tea in a wooden dacha, watching snow fall softly outside, the world hushed and peaceful, time slowing to a gentle pause, or gazing across a mirror-like lake, the silence broken only by the call of a distant bird, the reflection of the forest shimmering in the morning mist. These were the moments I sought, the quiet connections that define travel, the simple joys that linger long after the journey ends. Russia was a grand stage, and I was ready to be captivated by its drama, its beauty, and its surprises at every turn. The scale of everything felt immense, the sky wider, the horizons more distant, the land stretching on forever, inviting me to lose myself in its vastness. I felt wonderfully small in a world of giants, mountains, forests, and rivers that have shaped the Russian spirit for generations. I knew this journey would leave a mark on my heart, changing me in ways I couldn't yet imagine. It was an invitation to wander, to get lost, and to find beauty in unexpected places, down narrow streets, along hidden forest paths, in the quiet moments between destinations. And so, with an open mind and a sense of wonder, my Russian adventure began, ready to embrace whatever stories this land had to share. The taiga, Russia's great northern forest, stretches for thousands of miles, an immense green ocean that dominates the landscape. It is the largest forest on Earth, a wild expanse that seems to go on forever, untouched and mysterious. From above, it's an endless sea of pines, birches, and larches, each tree a vital part of this living tapestry. The forest breathes, its canopy rising and falling with the wind, a reminder of the planet's pulse. Walking beneath the canopy, the air is thick with the scent of pine needles and rich, damp soil. Every step is cushioned by a carpet of moss and fallen leaves, and the world feels hushed, as if holding its breath. Sunlight dances on the mossy ground, painting patterns of gold and green. Silence reigns here, broken only by the distant call of birds and the gentle rustle of leaves overhead. One crisp morning, I wandered through a grove of birch trees, their golden leaves fluttering like coins in the breeze. The air shimmered with autumn's promise, and every leaf seemed to tell a story. It felt like stepping into a Russian fairy tale, where every shadow hides a legend and every path leads to wonder. Rivers cut through the forest, winding like silver threads. They are lifelines for wildlife and people alike, nourishing the land and connecting distant places. I watched a fisherman drift by in a small wooden boat, timeless and serene, as if he belonged to another era. The river's calm surface reflected the sky, and time seemed to slow. The wilderness here is alive, resilient, and ancient. Every tree, every stone has witnessed centuries of change and survival. These forests have survived harsh winters for millennia, enduring snow and ice with quiet strength. In winter, the landscape transforms into a silent, frosted kingdom. To stand among these giants is to feel connected to something profound and eternal, a force greater than yourself. It's a reminder of the delicate balance of our planet and the importance of protecting these wild places for future generations. Russia's forests are a treasure, a vast, green heart beating with steady rhythm, sustaining life and inspiring awe. Here, nature's power and peace are overwhelming, filling you with a sense of humility and gratitude. The taiga is not just beautiful, it's a living spirit, a guardian of secrets and stories yet to be discovered. In its presence, you understand the true meaning of wilderness, a place where nature reigns, untamed and free, inviting us to listen, learn, and respect its ancient wisdom. Some places defy description. Lake Baikal is one of them, the world's oldest and deepest lake. It's a vast blue expanse that seems to merge with the sky. Its water is so clear you can see 40 meters down. I took a boat trip surrounded by silence and dramatic cliffs. Dipping my hand in, the icy water was a jolt, a reminder of Baikal's raw power. The Buryat people consider the lake sacred, and standing there, I understood why. In winter, Baikal transforms. Transparent black ice, turquoise shards, and a landscape from another world. Walking on the frozen surface, the lake seemed to breathe beneath my feet. My time at Baikal was a highlight. Majestic, humbling, unforgettable. It's more than a lake, it's the soul of Siberia. To visit Baikal is to witness one of Earth's masterpieces. Its beauty and power stay with you forever. Leaving the vast, untamed landscapes of Siberia behind, I journeyed westward to St. Petersburg, a city renowned for its intricate network of canals, graceful bridges, and the enduring legacy of its imperial palaces. The moment I arrived, I felt the city's unique blend of history and romance in the air. Built by Peter the Great as his window to the west, St. Petersburg's grandeur is impossible to miss. The majestic Winter Palace and the world-famous Hermitage Museum stand as testaments to the city's opulent past, while pastel mansions line the waterways, each one telling its own story of a bygone era. Taking a boat tour along the canals at sunset, I watched as the golden light danced across the facades of centuries-old buildings, revealing the city's romantic, almost melancholic charm. The gentle sway of the boat and the soft glow of evening made the experience unforgettable. Wandering through St. Petersburg's elegant streets, I discovered that every corner held a new marvel, be it a hidden garden tucked away in a quiet courtyard or a burst of ornate architecture on a city corner, each detail inviting closer inspection. Just beyond the city, the gardens of Peterhof dazzled with their spectacular fountains and gleaming gold statues. The artistry and precision of these gardens are a true display of imperial ambition and creativity, making Peterhof a must-see for any visitor. The contrast between the wild, untamed Russian taiga and the meticulously manicured parks of St. Petersburg is striking, highlighting the city's unique position between nature and civilization. St. Petersburg is not just a city of palaces, it's a city of art, music, and literature. It was home to literary giants like Pushkin and Dostoevsky, and the haunting melodies of Tchaikovsky still echo in its grand theaters and on its lively streets. The city's creative spirit lingers everywhere, from the opulent interiors of its theaters to the cozy warmth of its cafes, where artists and dreamers gather to share ideas and stories. My days in St. Petersburg were filled with beauty and inspiration, from admiring masterpieces in the Hermitage to watching the sun set in brilliant colors over the Neva River, painting the city in a magical light. As night falls, St. Petersburg transforms into a city of shimmering lights and romantic twilight, its palaces and bridges glowing against the dark sky, wrapping you in its imperial charm. It's a city that lingers in your memory long after you leave, inviting you to return and discover even more of its secrets and stories. In St. Petersburg, history and elegance truly come alive, offering a glimpse into a world where art, culture, and imperial splendor are woven into the very fabric of the city. A country is its people, and Russia's warmth was my greatest discovery. I expected reserve, but found generosity and hospitality everywhere. From Moscow's bustle to Siberian villages, I was met with kindness and curiosity. One evening, a family welcomed me into their dacha, sharing homemade food and laughter. Language barriers melted away with smiles and gestures. On trains, strangers shared snacks and stories. In towns, people guided me with genuine care. There's a deep tradition of hospitality in Russia, a quiet kindness offered freely. This warmth is the true heart of Russia, bringing its landscapes to life. The memory of a shared meal or a helping hand stays with you long after the journey ends. It broke down my preconceptions and left me with deep respect for the Russian people. Their resilience and warmth are the country's greatest treasures. There's a beauty woven into Russia, most gracefully expressed in its people, whose spirit is both enduring and inspiring. I was struck by the quiet confidence and elegance of Russian women, an inner beauty that shines everywhere, radiating warmth and strength. In cities, style and poise are effortless. In villages, grace is found in simple acts and proud smiles that speak of resilience. This spirit is reflected in art, music, and tradition, from Fabergé eggs to folk songs and vibrant dances. Russia's love for beauty and art has survived centuries of change, adapting yet never fading. It adds richness and meaning to every experience here, making each moment memorable. The Russian spirit is strong, resilient, yet gentle and soulful, always enduring through challenges. It finds joy in simple pleasures and values deep connections, cherishing every shared moment. True beauty here is felt, not just seen, living in every heartfelt gesture. It's the warmth and strength of the Russian people that leave the deepest impression, long after you've gone. My journey across Russia ends, but the memories remain vivid. From the taiga to Lake Baikal, from St. Petersburg's splendor to a family dacha, Russia revealed its diversity and beauty. It's a land of grand scales and intimate moments, wild nature and deep humanity. I came seeking adventure and left with a soul full of wonder. The taste of hot tea, the sound of cracking ice, the kindness of strangers, these are the moments that matter. Russia is a land of stories, and I'm grateful to have heard a few. This journey reminded me to look beyond headlines and discover places for myself. Go to Russia with an open heart, and you'll be rewarded with richness and awe. The adventure never truly ends. There are always more stories to find. Come along with me, and let's see where the road leads next.